What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coffee Cups and we're back with another MX Bikes banger. So look, last weekend we didn't upload PCK. Reason being my game crashed in the middle of the race. I still have the footage. If you guys would like to see it, you can let me know in the comments. I have no problem putting it up still. But I was pretty salty about it. I was doing good during that race. I believe I was in the top 5 throughout most of it. I had a pretty solid start. And yeah, about 3-4 minutes left in the race, the game crashed on me. So GG's to that one. But we're here this weekend at Foxborough. It was a pretty difficult track, as you can see at the start. We had a little mishap. I went down the wrong lane, so I believe I took some cuts off of that. We crossed the line here. I'm in P4, but I believe it shows me in like P7. I'm about to see. Oh no, it shows me in 17th. No, it was 7th. Okay. So yeah, I was in P7 on the time, but really I'm P4 on the board. I'm at P4 in the race, sorry. It's a pretty tight series. Points are weird right now. Top 3 are, I believe, like 50 points ahead of me, I want to say. Third is. First in points is Riley. He's kind of running away with it. Misael's in second. Shout out to him. That's the homie. You guys know this. Third, I can't remember specifically who it is, but they're ahead of me by about 40 points. And then I'm in fourth with 95, and DISSENT was right behind me with 90 going into this round. So shout out to the boy I am DISSENT. If you guys don't know who he is, he's another up-and-coming MX Bikes creator. He's faster than me. He's got less hours, so I'm salty about that as well. He also finishes ahead of me in this race, so shout out to him. I believe me and him have a small battle. I wouldn't really call it a battle, but me and him are near each other here soon, I believe. So we're currently P2 in the race, but on the board showing me P6 still. Or is that? Yeah, P6. Or fourth, I'm sorry. I'm watching this back in DaVinci as the race is going on. It's kind of hard to tell. But we're currently P2 at this point, trying to stay calm. I felt pretty good during the race. I was not the fastest in qualifying. I think I qualified P7 or P8, which isn't the best. I was about 2 or 3 seconds slower than the top 3. No heats, we didn't get that many qualifiers, so after cuts we just went straight to the mains. I started feeling pretty good during the main. Granted, I just did a front flip in the whoops. I started feeling pretty good during the main. It was just really a battle of the whoops, I believe. I mean, everybody else was hitting the same lines. Corner speed played a role, obviously, but yeah, it was really the whoops was the biggest factor. The first set wasn't too hard. It was really about the entry speed. If you entered too fast, you would bounce through them and front flip, as you've seen in the last time I went through them. You kind of almost had to slow down a little bit before hitting them to even be able to get through the first set properly. The second set wasn't as difficult. It's really just about maintaining that corner speed, but for me, the cleanest way to hit the whoops was to stay all the way to the right. So going into the next turn, I wasn't carrying that much speed. But I made it work. We're still in the fight. We got I am DISSENT right in front of me. Shout out to him. We got Riley, our points leader. So I don't wanna make any risky moves. I'm still in the points race, but as far as the podium goes for the points, I'm probably out of it at this point. I still want to stay ahead of DISSENT, obviously. So as you see, we make the pass there on Riley and DISSENT. And we are back into P3. Or no, P4, sorry. that corner after the finish, I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do there. Everybody seemed to have been going inside, and it was faster some laps, but I don't know. I feel like going outside, I pretty much carried the same momentum. They gained on me a little bit leaving the corner, obviously, because they're cutting down and shortening it up, but coming out of it, I was carrying the momentum. I'd be right back on them before the whoops, so. There we go. We pick up another pass, and we're back in a podium position. Let you guys go ahead and watch. The leader makes a mistake, and just like that, we have taken... Oh, I lied. 1 second. Didn't see that guy creeping. You guys go ahead and watch for a second. I need to throw a hoodie on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got a little chilly in the room. So where are we at? Looks like we're in P4. Picked up another position after the mistake from the guy in front of us. We got Braden, a lap rider. No shocker. Doesn't respect the blue flag. And just like that. Lappers. Lappers, lappers, lappers. We got Lando here from Spider Racing. Tried to rough me up a bit. Another lapper, of course, though. About halfway through the race at this point. We're still in the top 10. I just want to maintain positions at this point because we're catching up to lappers, and as you guys see, Braden and Mando, they don't really respect blue flags as much in PCK. We have a huge pileup at the end of the whoops though, so I managed to pick up some positions there. Go ahead and close off that. I don't know if I took it. No, I didn't take him out. But gotta go ahead and close that. We're fighting for positions here. We're still in the points fight, so I gotta be somewhat aggressive. Sorry, I keep saying in the points fight. I want to specify we're in a points fight. Me and DISSENT. Me and him are going back and forth for 4th position. So as you guys see there, like I was talking about earlier, that inside rut was definitely faster for some people, but it just didn't seem to make that big of a difference by the end of the whoops. Granted, I made a small mistake there, but as you can see, I did catch him after the first set. I was basically back up on him. This track was weird though. It was definitely difficult, but it did seem to ride a lot better once the E road broke in. I think a lot of people agree. There was a few people racing in the Pro Series that said the same thing during their interviews, that the track felt better after it broke in, which I agree. Patron, shout out to him. He did a great job with that this round. I know he was working on his ruts. He felt like before they were a little big, so you would kind of catch weird physics on them and they would throw you out of the rut. Misael, I'm sorry, I almost took you out right there. But yeah, he felt like the ruts were a little big, so they would catch you and you'd get weird physics out of them. So he wanted to shorten them a little bit, shrink them, so that when you got A-road in them, they would catch you a little better. They definitely did. I can say the one thing I think is that if he could find a way to maybe make the rut a little deeper, just so that it hooks you and you don't necessarily blow out of them as easy. I think that would be perfect with the way he built them on this track. The ruts aren't super big. You can hop over them pretty easily. You can hit them without blowing the straight through them. But if you could find a way to just make them a little deeper, Patron, I think it would be perfect. You wouldn't have to change anything else. We're still currently P6. We got David B right here on the Suzuki. He figured something out on the banana apparently because he's keeping it in the top 5. Definitely excited to see what Patron's got going on in the future. What sort of series we may be getting into this summer. I really hope that Patron is doing some sort of outdoors work. That would be sick. He's doing amazing with the Supercross, so I can only imagine what his outdoors tracks would look like. I shouldn't have went for that triple, that was stupid. But easy mode, we caught the backy. Lando, just another L lapper, he won't move. He wasn't the worst of them though, so I can't give him too much flack. Alright, we're down to the last 3 minutes of the race. I'm still struggling as always. Lando wants his lap back. So as you guys see, top 3 dudes. First and second in points are right now currently first and second. Oh wait, excuse me, I'm wrong. If you guys look at the top 3, we got Riley, our points leader. We got DISSENT, who's behind me in points. So after this round, I believe he will have me and take 4th, but maybe we can make something shake in the final rounds. Anyway, as you guys see, Misael is in 4th. He is also creeping up, which is good for him. He's gonna have to creep up to be able to stay close to Riley. I don't know what their gap is. I don't know how far out of it he is for the win, but definitely a W to be in 2nd. 2nd for points, excuse me. Mistakes. That double in was crucial. If you did not get that double in right, if you overjumped that double just a little bit, you wouldn't make that triple. And if you did make it, you would case it and you wouldn't get the second one. So it was very key to get that double right. We got Raleigh. Trying to fight with me here. I'm gonna go ahead and protect the inside. Sketchy running the whoops, but we're still trying to protect. Better run through the second. Easy mode. Shout out to Kelso. OJ'd that double a little bit, so wasn't able to get the triple out. So if you see here, that's what I mean. If you didn't get that double right, you would come up short on the triple case, and then you're out of sequence. So it was really important to get that double in. Big supercross triple. Take this middle rut and go ahead and double. A lot faster than tripling in on this layout compared to aerials. I also felt like that tripling those tables before the finish was also easier. It allowed you to set yourself up for the ruts a little better, I felt like, going into the finish line. Trying to do the on table to table. I just was catching a lot of wheel spin on that second table, so it was hard for me to get the pop to get over the last little single jump there. Solid run through the whoops. Go ahead and triple through here again. At this point, we're in 7th. We've been kind of sitting here for a little bit, so in my mind, the race is coming up to the end. We're coming up on our last couple laps. I just want to run a clean couple laps, which that was not clean. I want to run a couple clean laps and just hold this position. Managed to stay on the lead lap there, but so did Rolly. He's also behind me, so I just got to stay consistent for one lap and hold him off for P7. Looks like Rolly did make some mistakes though, so he's quite a ways behind. Hold it together, Coffee. It's the last lap. Triple, E7. Not a bad race. I would have liked to have stayed up front, but I did get tangled with some lappers, made some mistakes. All things that are not out of the norm. Got to clean those up though. We got a couple rounds left. Shout out to DISSENT again. He's probably going to take 4th in points on me here, but got a couple rounds. It'll be a fight between me and him. We'll see what we can make shake. Anyway, shout out to y'all for watching. Shout out to the boy Patron for hosting another W race. And yeah, shout out to Gravity as well. Keeping me looking fresh, keeping me looking good. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.